Hello and welcome. I am sorry for the delay, but I've been desperately trying to find this image on the Lego website because I am after this set. So if you know of anybody that has one in the attic or they're just wanting to get rid of it or whatever else, let me know because I have been doing my Winter Village display today and I am rather excited about yesterday's find with regards to this holiday train. So if you don't know what it is, it's a set all the way back from 2006. Yes, there is some on Bricklink and there is some on eBay, but I thought as a community, we might be able to find one of these and potentially it could start off a rather interesting Winter Village display. Now, enough of me. How did you guys and girls get on with the Insiders weekend? So this is Day 2, Part 2, Video 4, I think, of the Lego Ideas, the Lego Insiders weekend. And lots of you have been very, very busy. So Ryan has already said, I got my points from my account this morning added from Friday nights because we were there at midnight on Friday. And you can see what that is all to. And they've actually changed the font. That looks a little bit bigger. So I think you guys and girls might be able to read that a little bit easier when this gets played back, which is nice. So you get about £105 worth of points. Thought about the sail barge, but I'm not sure I really like it or if it's just the price. Tricklebricks says the sail barge works out to be about £250 once the extra point and giveaway value is subtracted. If you didn't sell the giveaways, £300 is a great deal if you like the set. So the first thing we will do on behalf of Ryan is we will check out the sail barge because that is still available and we'll be bouncing between this website, the American website, just to see if anything has been restocked, if we think things are going to be restocked. I did check before we went live and I'm safe to say that the Ninjago Markets is a goner. It's now got the red stamp of doom. It will not be coming back. However, the Lion Knight's castle still says temporary. So will that come back? The Ant-Man channel. The Guardian Dragon is on sale now. Well, we can have a look because if it's not on sale, it will have double points depending on where you are around the world. So if I just cheat and type in Dragon, I'm sure it should come up first. There it is. I'm on the American website. Oh, that's a bit of a schoolboy error. Well, it's on times 2 points on the American website. Let's have a look at Lego UK. Get over to that. Why am I on Microsoft Bing? I do not know. Right, GB. Let's try that again. And we will share that tab instead. Right. We'll try that again for you. So, Dragon. Is it going to pop up? It is not on sale on the Lego website, but I am almost sure it's on a sale in Smiths in the UK. So, depending on where you are around the world, I can say it is on a sale, I think, but not from the Lego group. But you do get, at this price point, if I add it to my basket, you will get the polybag. So you get the little, the baby gorilla encounter, and also you will get 2,240 points. So don't forget 800 points works out to be £5. You can start subtracting that from the total amount as well. So this will be, I do believe, the last time you are going to be able to get this on double points. But it's not technically in the Insiders weekend promo because that is all sort of like the purpley color that they've got. So there is still sets available on the Lego website. Here we go. So the Ant-Man, good effort. So I ordered the City Markets 2 nights ago, right before it sold out. Congratulations to you, which means with that, you know exactly what you're going to be getting. So if any of you guys and girls are new to the channel, welcome. If you already liked the video, thank you very much indeed. There is a poll running for anybody that is watching this back. Basically, our top 16 of the year. We've got 4 rounds of 4 sets going against each other 4 times, and the winner of each round will then be put across the top. So at the moment, Slave 1, Soundwave, we have got the Gizmo, we've got the Dragon and Gizmo. So put your votes in, let me know what you think. At the moment, it's 75% for the Dragon and 25% of Soundwave, and it is what is the best value for brick count, minifigures, and everything like that. Now, before we look at the sail barge and try and get Ryan to spend his hard-earned money and the £100 worth in points that he's just been given, where is the giveaways. There we go. It's under offers tab, isn't it? And then we just go down onto this just here. So with regards to the Ninjago set, you would have got all three of these. So you would have got the Mini Knights Castle, which we know what this is valued at. It's worth £25. I've seen this going for about £30 to £35 already on the aftermarket. People are selling them straight away. And I've seen loads and loads of these going for £25. So I would imagine you could pick one of these up for about 20 quid today if you wanted to on eBay or anywhere else like that, depending on obviously what secondary hand market stuff that you've got. But yeah, the Ant-Man got all three giveaways, so congratulations to you, because of course, in case you guys and girls didn't realize that the Polybag was only for Lego Friends, Dreams, City and Ninjago. So a lot of people went for the big set. That's to my right-hand side. I am extremely jealous of every single one of you because, well, I got it in the last double points and I should have waited because I would have got all of the giveaways and everything like that. But I have made my first purchase in a while and I have crumbled, and I am going to be getting the hot chocolate stand that is in front of us. So I am very excited about that for my Winter Village display, because I sent a video out to Jay before, just as a little thing, and I have got this to share with you guys and girls of what it is currently looking like, if it will allow me to do it, so I can actually show you what it looks like at the moment. And then it is done the wrong way, because I've obviously I don't think I can share it. No, I can't. I've uploaded the video, but I can't share it. That's a shame. Never mind. I will share it with you guys and girls later, because I can't share a player. Learn something new. I can't share a video player. I can only share websites. Oh, never mind. It was all looking neat and tidy and Christmassy and everything. So, congratulations to everybody that have got bits and pieces. Let me know in the comment section what it is that you got. We will, after looking at the sale barge for Ryan, basically see what is left on the Lego website and basically just talk Lego for the next hour or so with regards to who's got what, who spent what. I have seen in the comments on the video that I did for basically Lego Insiders Weekend Recap, so many people were buying multiple sets. I mean, I saw somebody said that they got 5 Lion Knights castles and 5 of something else as well, I think. So how they managed to do that so quickly. Obviously, you can see with the sale barge, the limit is 5. If they maybe limited the castle to say 2, then it wouldn't have been. It maybe more people would have got it, and it wouldn't have sold out. In the UK, it wasn't a problem. We had it available till 9 a.m. The Americans said it sold out within like 5 minutes. Same thing in Canada as well. Australia, it was gone within an hour. Belgium, Poland, it disappeared. So Ryan says, I didn't get the Gorilla Encounter. That's the one I'd like. But I got 3 hot chocolate stands and a castle. Might get a gorilla on the... Yeah, well, that's true. That is very, very true. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be a nice thing. That'd be a nice thing to do. Yeah, because they will go well. And hopefully they will put them up on there. They would put them online, because I'm desperate for the hot chocolate, that hot chocolate. So the castle stuff, yeah, they if they know the value of them, you could just tell them what, like 10, 15 quid each. They could probably just sell them for no problem. Surely on this channel, somebody's got one of those Gorilla Polybags coming that they don't want, because you're going to get it because you're going to break the price point at all. So let me know, and we can see if we can sort Ryan out, because I think you're UK based, Ryan, aren't you? So we might be able to help you out with that. Going back up to what Trucklebricks was saying that sale barge works out to be around 250 once the extra points and giveaway purchase value subtracted. So yeah, you're looking at a minimum of £50 if you're selling them on privately, I guess. Obviously Salvation Army is a completely different topic, but £300 for this set is still, well, the saving alone on this is fantastic. And don't forget, it's the points that you get as well. It is the one ship I've got that looks like it's moving, and it's sturdy, and the minifigures are good as well. So depending on what it is that you're after, but you have got £100 in points. So you'll get the giveaways again. So if you just sold the giveaways that came with this privately, you would obviously get £100 back plus your £100 points. So you are only going to be spending 140 quid, technically, if you look at it that way. However, look, 2nd of January 2026. That's the other thing that I have been spotting, because when I was making up my wish list yesterday for Christmas bits and pieces, I thought, oh, I know what I'll do. After all the talk yesterday of the gingerbread 8080 and everybody thinking that was great, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it. I'm going to treat myself to the 8080 and the train. That didn't happen, because look at this now. 16th of January. This has not been available since the 1st of October. This is online, mind. So you might be able to go in store and still pick this up. So this will have to be a next year's purchase now for me. I will get this at some point next year. Obviously, there's going to be a train station coming next year. And that's why I am very, very eager and desperately wanting now that Winter Village train that we found yesterday. So what I am going to do is, once my Winter Village is there or thereabouts, I will do a Winter Village video, just basically showing it off. It'll just be like a 10-minute diorama, and it has every single set out, and it's probably one of the better ones I've done in a long time. So it does look rather smart. And next year, with regards to this and the smaller gingerbread house with the actual big gingerbread modular, I can have like a little gingerbread section as well, which would be pretty smart. So, yeah, there's loads and loads of ideas in place, but I can't believe that they didn't think this would be as popular as what it was. It was always going to be that popular, literally from day one, because people are buying multiple ones of them. And you can also see, look, you can see you're limited to one of them. So that's how difficult it is at the moment for the Lego Group to get these out. You are limited to one, because I know people are getting multiple ones of them and attaching a sleigh to them. This is going to be available all of next year. So there's absolutely no problem with anybody doing anything like that at all, because obviously, well, it's on the Lego website. It's going to be available in store for at least a year, if not 2 years. So you'll be able to pick it up again on double points. It's not in a sale. So if you wanted to wait till next year and pick it up, then you can. Ryan says, I'm happy to send you a hot chocolate stand if you don't get one. If you got well, that would be very, 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 very kind, Ryan. That would be very, very kind. I will let you know and keep you up to date, because I think I'm going to be placing an order that should get me to that point for the hot chocolate stand. And if I'm going to get one, then I'd rather you obviously give them to the Salvation Army. But the email address, if you wanted to get in contact, is on this page, and then we can email each other. Or if you've got Instagram, just send us a DM on Instagram. That'd be easier. And then we can start bouncing ideas around and bits and pieces like that. So no, that very, very, very kind, Ryan. So if anybody has got the polybag for Ryan, let's help the man out. I'm assuming, because it's one of those that I'm sure loads of you don't really want, and it's got a very, very low price point, and it is going to be, I'd like to think, easily available. And because Ryan has bought about 3/4 of the Lego website, and Tricklebricks has bought the other quarter, or actually between you two, you've actually brought 50-50 of the whole Lego website. I'm sure there must be a polybag floating around everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's been watching the videos over this weekend. So we will see if we can help and sort Ryan out. But yes, this is the thing that I've been checking out and looking at, is they have been changing the limits on the website. And obviously you can see it's on the 16th. The gingerbread house as well. If I just do Winter Village. Let's have a look. So that's gone. Alpine Lodge has disappeared. So this is another thing that we're going to be doing. We're going to be going over. So it says temporary, but I think that would be gone. That was available still this morning. So yeah, that's gone and done. So what else have we got? So that's still available. So this back order, the double-sided odd gingerbread house, it's got a limit of 3 to the 22nd of December. So they are really struggling. I can't remember the last time I saw a set just day one be on back order, and nearly 2 months later it be at least a month. I know the Star Wars stuff is popular, but surely it's just because everybody's buying multiple ones of them. But You order it now, you're going to get your points. This is now up on back order as well. I'm sure this was available yesterday. 25th. I didn't think that was on back order yesterday. So there's been a lot of purchases that have gone. Triggerbrick says the construction crane's gone. Right, well, we'll be tucking into all of this. That'd be interesting. And, hang on, Triggerbrick also says, my castle was saying in process this morning, thought it might get cancelled, but sure enough, it went to the warehouse at lunchtime and shipped out about an hour ago. Fantastic. So, with Triggerbricks, yesterday, literally about 5 minutes before we went live yesterday, Tricklebrick said that the Lion Knights Castle had went straight back in stock. He jumped straight onto the website and bought one, and this was at 5 p.m. yesterday, and he's got it, which is great because, as we know, it was on a serious offer. We got the out of stock, and it still says temporary. It still is this. Do we think they will bring that back for Black Friday, or is it just not updated yet and it's going to go? Because the Ninjago market, that's not even popping up in the search. You've got to type the whole thing in. This is now sold with a stamp. So that's gone. There's absolutely no chance of that coming back. That did say temporary yesterday. So what is going on with the Lion Knights Castle in the UK? We've had one small restock. Will we get another restock? Why didn't it just go on back order? I am intrigued to know. So let's take a look as a group of. We want the retiring. Should we have a look? What should we look for? Might as well go for retiring. Retiring. No. No. Actually, what we'll do, we'll start on. What else is left? What else is left on here? Oh, the crane that you meant. So it has. God, that didn't take long. So that's gone. That is gone permanently for good. You will not be able to. You will now not be able to get that at all. Not from the Lego website. It might be. It might be on the like Smiths and places like that. Here we go. Right, okay. Found it. I think I spelt it wrong like an absolute moron. Right, so this is all the stuff that is retiring. We've gone, again, it's just gone by recommended rather than high to low. Because I've noticed there's a bit of a problem, I keep saying this, with the website. If you change it, because how many pages are there? 14. So if I go high to low, is there going to be 14 pages left? There is. Right, that shut me up, didn't it? Right, so what's gone? Is it actually even going to let us know? Because the crane's not on this. It's not, the crane isn't here. So this is going to be the problem. It's just going to be a case of spotting what's disappeared. I wished it just let us know it was sold out, so you knew. But they seem to be just be removing it from the. They seem to be removing it from the search tabs at the moment. The City one from the Insider sale. Oh, right, okay. The City one from the. Oh, yeah. The long one. What, the long wheelbase one? That's disappeared. Or is it the excavator? That one's available. You see, if you start going down, there's a lot of like construction sets, and some of these are worth some massive money. Oh, it has. This is the one. The excavator. I'm going to take full responsibility for this selling out. Then, because I said yesterday, this is the same price as what you got at Smiths. So you're best off getting it from here right now rather than going down to Smiths, because you get the points and you can add this to a little thing and get a giveaway with it. Then you're absolutely laughing. There we go. So we saw the crane. So the Lego Technic crane's gone. The excavator's gone. I think they're going to struggle with the long arm crane until that does go into a sale. I think that's what I think they will. Right. So the poll at the moment, it's a two-horse race. We've got Slave One, Soundwave, the Guardian Dragons at 60%, and Gizmo is at 0. So be interesting to see how that favours the poll from when they went against each other in round 1, because it's going to put the Dragon well ahead, but Soundwave will then overtake Slave One, and Gizmo didn't get a single vote in the first round either. So Gizmo is getting an absolute battering in this competition at the moment. Right, let's just literally scour the website, see what's what. Did anybody get anything today? Does anybody place an order today for anything? Because I know we are literally picking up the pieces of what is left on the Lego website. I know that. Is this on? This was on back order. Oh, this has been extended to next year as well. So I find that weird. Is this not retiring? No, it's not, is it? So I thought it was. Was it now not retiring? Am I just dribbling? I know I'm saying words out loud, but I thought this was going. Or how many of you actually picked this one up in this wave of insiders stuff? Because this is probably the cheapest it's ever going to be. And will they do? Well, if it's not retiring, like the sail barge that's not retiring this year. So does that mean it's not guaranteed to go into the insiders next year? Because I'm a bit confused with why we've got stuff that isn't retiring. Or is it because the Daily Bugle just disappeared and they panicked? What do you think the honest reasoning is for everything? But again, if you want to get it, it's a beautiful looking thing. And I do like mine. And it's moved. It has moved, as you can see. But it's big. It's big, big, big. So we go over the basic dimensions for everybody. This might make your mind up. Because I know, going by all, I have honestly, I'm amazed by how many people have been leaving comments on the video that I did just as the recap. I can't really do a what's left recap after this live stream. It's just too difficult to find out what's gone. I'd have to write down all the sets, which I guess I could do, but I could do an aftermath recap, couldn't I? But with the dimensions of this one, yeah, it's 3 base plates and a bit in height. So it is massive. Yeah, fair enough. So the alley, which isn't in a sale, and the big Hedwig icon sets were scheduled to... Fair enough. The big Hogwarts, I think, is going. Yeah, the big Hogwarts. That's in a huge sale in Smiths. That really is in a massive, massive sale. I'm going to open up Lego USA and just see what do the Americans have left. Every time I go into the American website, it does this to me. It's like, fair enough. He doesn't want me having a look. So what they got left in the ×4? Got to check out Willy Wonka as well. We got to try and give that some love. So they have nothing big left. They got nothing, have they? That's it for the Americans for Time Bomb. I think actually that was all the stuff they had for ×4. Because there's been some serious hauls from the States as well. A lot of people getting some of the smaller sets. Just doing some really, really clever way of getting bits and pieces, which is good. What do they have left for these? Oh, of course, the modulars. Both the modulars gone in the UK. So what do they have left over there? So the hotel is still available. And that's basically it. You got that and the Defender. God, they have sold so quick. It's going to be there's going to be literally nothing for Black Friday, is there? Unless they've got an ace up their sleeve. Oh, there you go. Gone. That's it. Look, see, both on the UK website just disappeared. We're going to take full responsibility for the amount of coverage we've given this, because this time yesterday they were both available, and then that disappeared first, and now the Jazz see, it still says temp. There's going to be nothing left in the Black Friday sale. Gone. No, that's it. Full stop and a stamp on that one. So we can wave goodbye officially from the Lego website. This set has now disappeared. It is a beautiful looking thing. If you've got it, very jealous. I still didn't think I can make this work, so I have not got this one. So the Land Rover has also gone. The Land Rover, is our Defender 90 gone? It has. Oh, that's bizarre, isn't it? So this is completely disappeared. Where it's one of the last. It's literally the last set remaining in America, which obviously they don't tend to drive these vehicles over there. And here it's completely disappeared. Yes. So Ryan says, I wish the Willy Wonka had a discount rather than times 4 points. I want it, but I'll wait for a sale next year. I was to say, Ryan, I was thinking actually, out of all the stuff, if that had a percentage knocked off it, I might have picked it up. I think the times 4 points basically works out to be the money that you would save, but I still think it's too much money on that set, even though you're getting the money back in the points. I don't think. I'm actually going to start to write some of these down. I think I might do a quick aftermath video. So in the UK, the Willy is still available at times 4, isn't it? Yeah. So I'm now writing down Willy. Okay. All right. If somebody ever finds this. Right. The castle. Gone with a question mark. The pen's freezing. There we go. Gone with a question mark. Jazz. Question mark. Hotel has gone. So what else has gone on the UK Lego website? So we can you can help me do the research of what I try and put in for the videos, because you guys are amazing at this stuff. Ninjago's gone. What else has gone? So Ryan says the Willy gets me a gorilla low. That's a sentence I thought I'd know. Is it? Do you? Is it under that banner? Is it? Hang on. Let me put a Willy in my basket. Take that as you will. What's in there? Remove that. No, it doesn't. I didn't think it was. The Willy Wonka's not included for that. You get another hot chocolate stand. So for you, Ryan, to get, hang on. It's Dreams City, Friends, and Ninjago. Is what that is. I would have just stolen Jay's, but he didn't get anything. So I'm sure he wouldn't have wanted that poly bag, but he didn't get anything for it. So I'm sure he wouldn't have mind donating something that he doesn't even know about. Offers. Let's just triple check. Come on, there we go. So just triple checking everything for you. So £35 or more, valid with City, Dreams, Friends, Ninjago. That is it. That is all you can get. Gotham Art, yes, well done. That's gone, isn't it? The crane. Or the excavator. Crane plus plane excavator's gone. Ah, see, this is it. This is Disney Castle, the big one. You don't have to watch the next video I'm going to upload. If you can literally just write a comment and like the next video, that'd be great. And just let it play in the background, because it's just me panicking trying to find all the bits and pieces of the next video. Like, I can't type quick enough. So yeah, the Disney gone both ends, hasn't it? Oh, God. It's gone here and America. Yeah. And then obviously back order. We've got the AT-80 is a huge back order. Sail barge is a huge back order. And the bank. Ooh. So they've done well, let's be honest. How is that tower set do? Which one? Which tower set are we looking at? What the city tower thing? Oh, literally called it is literally called the city tower. Yeah, hold on. Absolutely no problem. That is top trumps by the looks of it. Yeah, that looks like it's a bizarre thing. That it reminds me of Sentosa Island in Singapore, where you kind of just go through a random tunnel and there's loads of bits around it, but none of those bits I'm looking at has anything to do with Sentosa Island. It's just kind of the same shape. I mean, I don't know what it is with their hatred for anything hospital related at the moment. Have we noticed that there's a theme going on with this? Yeah, the Daily Bugle didn't even make it. Yeah, that's it. And thank you though. Yeah, it didn't make it, but that's actually, I'll write that down anyway, because we can have I will write that down, because in case people don't know, it's gone, because it's still is. I can do a what's left on the Lego website video. that's what I'll do. But yeah, the Daily Bugle went like a week and a half, and then we're all really surprised that it had just gone. And then I thought, well, what are they going to replace it with? And for some reason, they put the sail barge in instead of the Falcon. Does anybody know anybody that has the spare polybag for Ryan? Is anybody getting like 3 of them that they're not going to need? But yes, let's check the Gotham art as well. Tricklebrick says the Gotham art. Let's just double check that is being binned off. Yeah, completely sold out. So what's left on the Lego web? Sorry. There we go. Even got the title ready to go as well. So yeah, Daily Bugle is gone. This has gone in everything we're writing down, basically the same as the States, isn't it? Minus a few things. Something I haven't clicked on this weekend. They haven't updated it, have they? They haven't thrown anything sneaky in there. Do you think they're going to put something new in this week? Or are they just going to leave? Because they're leaving it late for all of the volume of stuff that's going to be coming out. Surely they're going to have to do stuff every couple of days. And of course, if you guys and girls are getting your points, are you going to be using your points on this? No, it's helpful. No. Just let us know, because I can literally just do what's left on the Lego website. What's, the chaos and craziness of whatever. We'll give the Daily Bugle an honourable mention. It'll be all right. And Ryan's gone rather quiet with regards to the sail barge, so I'm assuming he's not pacing up and down and panicking with regards to get it. And the big Hogwarts was mentioned as well, wasn't it? Hog and a wart. That is so much money. No, sorry, he didn't say retiring. It's so much money compared to somewhere like Smith's. But that's an amazing thing. Because value now, I know this is micro scale, but the detail and everything that's in this is incredible. Because if you start doing these and start adding these up, you're going to be paying 2, maybe 3 times the amount of money for just the full, complete Hogwarts set. And if you can pick that up like it is in the sale at the moment, it's what, 320 or something? It's a big saving. So it's it's an interesting one. But yeah, if any of you guys and girls are obviously building anything this weekend, then obviously do let me know. If you're taking part in the poll, give us a shout of what it is that you're going to go for. And still rattling my brain as what else is left. I might as well just do it this way. So we've got Lego Inside. It's time they've added a new tab. They've added a popular tab. So Arkham's gone back on back order, has it? By the 15th. That was available yesterday, wasn't it? So that was available. I'm sure that was available yesterday. Well, it's good to see Arkham's getting some love, because that's been on back order and it's come back in. So obviously it's doing well. I want that set to do well. Also, that's a set that I'm going to be getting next year when it's on double points. And I want them to carry on with the DC stuff. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. The love stuff is fine. There we go. Back order. I'll write it down. I'll give it an honourable mention. So the Speed Champs. This is on the. Oh, this is This is from. I was going to say this is from the sale. So they just give you some points, give you some money knocked off, and all of a sudden it just all disappears, doesn't it? Surprised the Durr Burger hasn't gone on back order or sold out or whatever it may be. The BMW I've seen that's on back order as well. When's that on back order? 22nd. Oh, I've got a lot of stuff to type in. I've got to search for all this. I've got to search for all of this manually. And the Ant-Man makes a very good point. There's going to be absolutely sorrow left for the Black Friday, because obviously this is running through Black Friday. So you can see the dates that are there from the 22nd of November to the 1st of December. And this is saying that just this set alone is going to be shipped by the 22nd of December. So if you were trying to get stuff for Christmas, you do not have a chance with a lot of the stuff. I still think out of everything on the Lego website, the 8080 is still the hardest one to get. Because I would like to know how well the Willy is selling. Because now they're showing as well. See, I type in Willy and it gives me everything that's out of stock. We didn't say that. The gunship's gone. We didn't mention that one, did we? Gunship has gone. The croissant. So that has disappeared. God. Croissant gunship has gone and disappeared. Did anybody get it? I saw a lot of people in the comments going, they were going to get multiple, and now you can't. That has literally gone from being absolutely fine to nothing very, very quickly. It's got to be, yeah. It's a worry though, because it kind of makes it look desperate for the UK compared to the America, because obviously America, they got quite a few ×4 in, so you're kind of going, oh, maybe they're just giving you the stuff that they got quite a lot left of stock or whatever else, and it doesn't it just doesn't stand out. But this is the only one in the UK. The Willy is the only one that they've done, and it was very random, and they've not helped themselves at all. So if you were to look at the Lego website, we'll get off the croissant and just look at the homepage on the Lego website. Look at it. You've got insider's price ×2 all offers. So you click on all offers and you think, well, the ×4 is going to be at the top. And it was just nothing there. It's not even there. They're showing you the Death Star. So they have not, unless you knew, like if you were just new to the Lego website and you were just going, oh, I wonder what I could buy as a Christmas present, or I don't know what it is I'm doing. Why does it not have it pinned to the top of every single category? Because the first thing that they're showing you is the Steamboat. So surely ×4's got to be more important than ×2, but because it's not in a sale, it's not on the tab. And you click on ×2 points, and clearly it's not. They're just giving you all random bits and pieces, and the popular stuff is not there. I say it's not there. That popular bit wasn't there before, so there's no way it's in the popular bit. But no, just make it easier, because the only reason I'm saying that is because the Americans have a ×4 tab. And is Willy in ×4 in America? Tell you what, my search history is going to look very, very bizarre, because I'm literally just typing in Willy in every search engine. Oh, we're still in the UK. We don't want the UK. There, shop US. Yeah, see, so they've got the time. So that's the difference. Look, they've got a ×4 tab. So we are here, ×4 tab. So you can see the difference between the two. And this is what I said straight away before. Just make it a little bit easier for people. It should help. But in the ×4, I'm assuming Willy's there. Yeah, top. So there you go. Oh, click on that. So they've got the Steamboat and the Willy. So I think we've got basically our Willy is just floating around and nobody knows it's on ×4. And I can't really start doing like #Willy or things like that just to get it. No, that's it. Oh, well enough. There you go. If Tricklebricks has already got it, then you're living a dream with that, aren't you? So no, I'm surprised that I'm slightly concerned as well that the River Steamboat and the Willy has gone in, because you would have thought that they would have been okay because it had 10,000 votes. And I can see eventually, maybe if this has been such a disaster, I don't know what the original image looked like, but I have said that I got the old fishing store, and we've got I've got the treehouse behind me, which are both Lego idea sets. Amazing. Like the quality of those are like the Bricklink sets that we get. But has this changed too much? Is this too expensive? And when it got 10,000 votes, was this the end game for the idea? Because surely, as the Lego group would think, once they've got 10,000 units, anything else after that is a bonus because of how this sort of thing works. So I can see years down the line the Lego Ideas stuff potentially going to a bit like the Bricklink Designer program, where it makes it through, and then you've got a certain time to buy it, like maybe 6 months, whatever, and then it's just a limited run, or they do just 10,000 sets. That's it, because it's a 10,000 thing. It's 10,000 votes. They make 10,000 sets. Surely, is that a thing that they could do? Because this one seems to have been spoken about quite a bit. I've seen in the comment section quite a few people picking this one up. 76423. 76423. No questions asked. Yes, of course. Well done. This is gone. Was this? I didn't even realize it's gone into the sale. Hog. Warts. Train. Hogwarts Express. Yeah, it's hard to see it, isn't it, when they all start disappearing like that? So I appreciate you guys and girls doing a lot of research for me, because yeah, I haven't got a clue. What's the poll doing? Not much today. Poll is just ticking over. So I think people are all recovering. It's not even in the Harry Potter section anymore. Oh, how am I? That should be fun then. So you have to. Do you have to type it in then? Do you, the number? I better write the SKU number down then. Hogwarts 76463. So if I type that in then on here. It does come down. How long is this? Because are they just going to start taking these off the website, or are they going to? Because they normally keep them on, don't they? So you can see what you missed out on and what you can backtrack, and they kind of use it as a bit free advertising. But how long will they be doing that for? And I still couldn't, after the live stream finished yesterday, I still couldn't get the that thing to work for the minifigures. I had absolutely no idea what was going on with that. So obviously they've taken all the Christmas jumper stuff, all that Christmas jumper stuff away. But no, I will be sharing with you my Winter Village sooner rather than later, with everything that is in there. So I suppose the question is, has everybody bought their last set of the year, or is everybody going to be going to get in the Enterprise? Because there's only that's embarrassing. I didn't see it. What an absolute plum. So because the giveaway purchases are finishing at midnight tonight, aren't they? Once the giveaways have gone, they're supposed to be coming back for Black Friday. I think we're all in agreement with that. The giveaway purchases aren't going to be changing, because if they do change, then you'll be laughing, because you're going to get the Enterprise and different giveaways. If not, you're just going to, because some people, they're going to end up with 4 or 5 of the same giveaways, aren't they? But there is, of course, going to be one more round of giveaways in December, and it's always going to be another Winter Village set. They always do this. They do a giveaway after the Winter Village set comes out. They'll then do a giveaway like weeks down the line, like they've done now, and then we'll have Black Friday, and then first week of December you are guaranteed to get another box of something. They always do 2 winter giveaways a year. And I guarantee it'll be another one that I really want, because it's going to be a great scale, like the hot chocolate stand. So they have thrown in a few bits and pieces that aren't retiring into the sale. So maybe these are all the ones that just aren't doing fantastically well. I'm surprised I'm surprised this isn't retiring soon. It is, because they have to retire these every year because of the sponsorship deals, and they're all out of date, aren't they? It was the McLaren the other year that they released, and then they got taken off the shelves, and they changed everything on the box artwork because the wheels had a different sponsor, so they had to just take it all off. So people ended up buying 2 sets of that for it to be accurate. Fan of this? Are we fan of, is it Fortnite? So I think a lot of people going absolutely ballistic for the minifigures when they were out and about. So I'm assuming that this is still going to be a popular thing. So again, if you want to get the Fortnite stuff, when do you think we're here for the leaks for Black Friday deals? Assuming there are any, seems well. I think, Ryan, we've got them. So if we just stay on the battle bus, the date of these sales go through Black Friday because it all finishes on the 1st of December. So if I remember rightly, last year, and I'm sure anybody else that's more educated than I am, last year and the year before, their main focus point for Black Friday is 100% reversal from a standard business model. They do their Black Friday a weekend before, and then the Black Friday is literally the same stuff in a sale and the enterprise. And you might get a different giveaway with it being like a seasonal fleece, because I'm sure that was a thing that they did last year. The only thing I can think of is, well, I was going to say the only thing I could think of would be that they would put like the Razor Quest in it or something. But because the sail barge is in there and that's clearly still available to get, it's not, you're going to get it sent next year to you. I don't think we're going to get them. I don't think there's going to be anything in the Black Friday at all, Ryan. Honestly, I think it's just going to be, it is what it is. You're stuck and stuffed. And that is basically all you've got to pick from. And I think, again, this is supposed to be coming back. So they must have made so many units of these that this potentially might come back again next year if they've got loads of them, if we're going to get another castle. So you might find that we'll see this one more time next year, because sometimes that happens, doesn't it? Certain giveaways just reappear and you always think, well, how have they reappeared? What's the thought process behind it? The one thing I am very interested in is, with these giveaways, are the giveaways going to stay the same worldwide? Because if, like the UK, for example, have been selling loads more units of them than other places because of stock levels and stuff, do we or other places around the world have the stock level left? Now, the one thing that I will say, like looking at the American website now, so we're over onto the US of A, the USA have actually been royally shafted because the ×4 points will finish with the ×2 points at midnight. So whereas we will be able to get the shuttle and the River Steamboat in the UK at a discounted price for the next 7 days, you don't get that in America. So again, the love we can do, we don't have the central train, but we've obviously got the other thing. So we are, I think, a lot better off just between midnight tonight and midnight Thursday night for the Black Friday, because I think the Americans must be ripping their hair out going, well, hang on, I'd rather have had those stuff in a sale potentially and not have ×4 points, because the Americans are much worse than us. That's it. So that that can't hang around too much longer, and then that'll be gone. And then they've got a Land Rover, which they haven't got a clue what it is, because I don't even think the Classic Defender was ever sold in America, to be honest. It might have been, but obviously it's a right-hand drive model. So they've obviously based it on the UK models. If you notice, we do get left and right-handed drive. Obviously, it's accurate depending on where it comes from. But I don't think the Classic was sold over there. But obviously over here, it's completely gone. The upscale racing driver, again, it's a nice thing, but it's not retiring. But if you think about it, it's like there's no urgency there. They've got 5 sets. So the offer for the Americans on a Black Friday holiday, for them as such, is going to be the Enterprise and 5 sale sets. Whereas at least we have more of the sale stuff because of the ×4. So, and this is the other thing. This is the other thing that doesn't quite make any sense, because what we were saying about Willie and his chocolate factory is because Willie is in the ×4 and it's not gone into the sale. If you want to get an offer on this, unless they bring it back over Black Friday, as of midnight tonight, it's gone. And it'll just be stuck at 200. It's going to be stuck at £200 again. So you're gonna have to act quickly in the next few hours if you do want this, because if you want the point, it's worth getting it now. But if you want it to go into a sale, would they put it in a discounted bit much later on down the line? Because I don't understand why this is the only set in the UK that didn't make the sale. And you can obviously get ×4 points, but the ×4 points finishes at midnight tonight. So, yeah, with regards to that question, Ryan, I think we've seen them. But I think UK is going to be much better off than the Americans with what's going to be left as a sale across the week. That is the that's the big thing. It's like, Mr. J Toy Collection UK. I have a link I can send you. You can come live from the toilet if you want to. So hello and welcome to you, Jay. So I am on. If you wanted to jump in, you're more than welcome to. I have the power and the technology, and you can come straight from the loo. I think Trickle Bricks are going to have to. I think they're going to have to. I just don't know. I would have thought what they would do is all of the smaller sets that are on that retiring list would be put into a sale for Black Friday. I don't think we're going to get like the big boys. I don't, because they've had off. I keep doing this. They've had stuff in their sale for ages. So the sale stuff. We'll use the US website. So you've got this. So these are in America. So this is the American website. These are still these have been available for weeks and weeks and weeks. But this will be potentially, unless they do this again for Black Friday, which I don't think will they bring ×2 points back on sale items? Because none of this is on back order. None of this is sold out. Obviously, with what they're doing now, unless we knew what was available, we can't see. So possibility that there's actually a lot more that has been sold out than what we knew. But I'll do the same thing for the UK website as well, because in case you guys and girls didn't realize, there is another sale tab available on every single Lego website around the world. So I mean, look, they've got 70% off and double points on a keyring. But it's hidden. That if you didn't realize, you can get your points off on your big sale stuff. Would you want to come live from the loo? Hang on then. I will invite Jay in from his loo. We're going to send. I'm sending Jay an email to Jay. Here he is. We're going to hit send. You've been sent the link. So Jay has been sent the link. Let me just catch up with where I am. So where are we? We're on the American website, scrolling down. So yeah, so there's the other key rings. You've got the Christmas cups have gone into a sale really early, because I didn't think they would. I didn't think they would go in there. Sets on sale. Lego sale. All right, so back over to the UK website, which is this one now. So again, you can see it's different bits and pieces. So if you wanted to get any of these stuff, this I think is going to be the last time this year that you're going to get double points on 40% off, because this is nothing to do with the Insiders Weekend. This is a separate tab that they have had for ages and ages. So you can see this has been in a big sale literally since it came out everywhere. Obviously it's NASA, so it's going to be a lot more popular across the pond. And here he is, live. Fry's gone. He's back. So live from the loo, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Jay's Toy Collection UK. Jay, hello.
Hello.
He is live. Don't pan down too low. He is live from the loo. We might get sound effects and everything, but Jay, have you had any excitement whatsoever from the Insiders weekend?
I'm just putting my trousers up. Wait a minute. Have a flush.
You don't make a mess. Don't forget to wipe. Look at that. He's literally caught with his trousers down.
Let's see if I can. There you are. This is not what I was expecting to do in the toilet. Wash my hands now.
Yeah, you wash it. You wash your hands. Hygiene first, please. Hygiene first. So yes. So is there anything on the list that you were surprised that made it this year?
I've not even looked. Is the list the same as the rumoured list?
What, the Insiders?
Yeah, I've paid no attention to it at all since we were on the other day looking at the potential leaks for Insiders. So.
Okay. Yes. So there's the sail barge is now it's still available, but it's on back order until 2026. There's lots of stuff gone. There's lots of stuff disappeared and gone. They were saying that we had nearly 30 people in on Friday night. Poland, Belgium went within 15 minutes with regards to the Lion Knights Castle and the Ninjago market. We had a restock in the UK yesterday at this time for the Lion Knights Castle, and it came and went very, very quickly. So that just disappeared. The Americans then said all their bits and pieces sold out within about 5 minutes as well. So yeah, it was. It's been an interesting one. We've still got bits and pieces left, but loads of stuff's gone. But the one thing I can't quite understand is why we got the sail barge and didn't get the Razor Quest.
That did seem an unusual one when the rumour came out we were going to get the sail barge, because obviously it's only been out for a year, and you'd think they put in the retirement sets. You say the Razor. I was convinced for weeks the Razor Quest was going in, hence I was hunging you up about getting it, and then there comes a sail barge out of nowhere, which wasn't particularly helpful.
Also, the bank, Gringotts Bank, isn't retiring this year. So the two sets that aren't retiring this year are both now on back order until the 2nd of January is now for the bank. The hardest finding item is the 8080 at the moment. So both of these are to the 2nd of January, and the gingerbread 8080 is 15th of January. And Ryan says, I hope you don't drop any bricks in that loo. What bricks he's talking about might be either pebbles or Lego bricks. I'm not 100% sure what he's talking about with regards to that.
He's looking at me like, what are you doing? Yes, I am live on the YouTube dear from the toilet cam. That's how I joined the stream.
Right, well, thank you for joining, Jay. Before you get into trouble, where are you actually? By the way, you into your Lego room? Yeah?
Yes, I've made it down.
There we go. Happy days. So Jay's live now from his Lego room. So I'm assuming for you, Jay, that you are like everybody else. Now this is a thing. So Jay's now learning live. Hey John, how are we, sir? John and Jay have both turned up at the exact same time. Hello to you both. So I'm assuming that obviously Jay won't know this, but everybody that ordered their stuff on Friday has already received their points. So they've got them already, which is great for everybody. So I'm assuming, and this is to the chat, this is to Jay, this is to everybody, you are all now waiting for the Enterprise. Is that the game that's now been played? And then that'll be the last set you guys and girls are going to be getting from this year?
I suppose it depends if you're a Star Trek fan, because if you don't like Star Trek, then you're probably not going to want the Enterprise. But
that is very true. So does that mean then a lot of people are now just going to be waiting for their points for next year, or they're going to get the giveaway?
I would assume so. I guess you say it just depends if you're actually a fan of the Star Trek set or not. I know I'm currently waiting for it, and but one of my friends I know as well is also waiting for it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people because people are saying that just from this weekend alone, they've had over £100 back in points. Triggerbrick says as well, didn't they offer discounts on specific sets last Black Friday via codes? He says he remembers entering a lot of codes for something last year. We're having a discussion while you were sat on the loo Are they going to do anything for Black Friday now with all the sets that have gone? Because there's no modulars left on the UK website either. There's literally nothing left. It's all gone.
Oh, yeah. Because Kiara's friend wants the Jazz Club, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, make sure you buy it today."
Gone. So too late. You have to go to
too late?
It's too late. Honestly, I mean, it was available yesterday, and exactly 24 hours ago, the hotel was available, and then about 5 minutes time, that had gone. Like gone with the stamp. We are currently, between everybody, and there's loads of people jumping in and out, we have got at the moment, the Willy Wonka makes no sense because it's still on times 4 points, but it's not going to be on times 4 points after midnight tonight. Why that's not on sale, I don't know. The Jazz is gone, the hotel's gone, the Ninjago's gone, the Batman artwork's gone, the crane's gone, the big Technic crane, the excavator's gone, the big Disney Castle's gone, the Croissant gunship's gone, the Hogwarts Express is gone, Daily Bugle's gone. What's on back orders? The AT-AT, the Sail Barge, the Bank Arkham, the Speed Champions G63, and the BMW motorbike. All of them, bar the Speed Champion, you now will not be getting until next year. So, we do not have the modulars left. The Americans are much worse off than us because they have sod all left because all their stuff that's on times 4 points will finish at midnight tonight. So we've got like the Sail Barge. If somebody wanted to get it tomorrow, they can still get it at 3:43, but they're not going to get it until the 2nd of January. Whereas the Americans was like, we've got nothing. So I don't know if they're going to bring anything back for Black Friday, but Tricklebrick says the Jazz Club was available a few hours ago. It just went without warning.
I am just hearing from Cheeky Monkey in the background. She did get lucky and bought it earlier this afternoon when I mentioned it. So her friend has managed to get it.
Well, you can let her friend know that is now gone. So she did the right thing. Also, tell her to wait until she gets the confirmation of the shipping, because a lot of people were panicking yesterday about the Lion Knights and it was waiting to be processed. When it got restocked, people didn't know if they were going to get it back. And there has been problems with a couple of payments. We've had a couple of people saying that they've had problems with a couple of different bits and pieces. So hopefully it'll all go through it and it'll be okay. But yeah, that's just the stuff that we found in this live stream that's gone. Because now what the Lego website's doing, it doesn't actually say sold out. It just disappears. So unless you knew it was in the sale to start with, you've actually got to type the name.
Talking about things that are gone, I do see your duck's gone. Have you upgraded StreamYard, son?
No, I haven't.
Oh, so maybe they've changed the duck. How have you managed to do that? I'll have to go and log in myself then.
I've not done it. The only thing I've noticed is that the font's a lot bigger. So it's obviously an update.
Oh, okay. Must be a.
I've not done anything at all. If I have, then no. is the answer to that.
I will go and check mine then and see what it's doing. If it's had a fancy update.
I have no idea what is going on. You got me panicking. I didn't even notice that the duck had gone.
Oh,
but no, everything. There's nothing new. I've got no new tabs. There's nothing different I can do. So I don't know.
Well, I will do some further investigation along with moving Happy's house, because I have decided since the last time on this channel that this Lego room is now going to get expanded into an office/toy room. So I'm about to rip the house apart. So we'll be seeing a lot more Lego channel because it will be in my background.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that's good. Well, keep us updated with how you're getting on. I'll leave you to it, and I'll carry on with everybody else. And if you get bored, just jump back in because you got the next time you pop to the toilet. If I'm still live, just log back on.
Will do. Right. See you all later.
Okay. See you, buddy. Ta-da. Well, there we go, everybody. That was Jay live from his toilet and then coming down into the Lego room. Yes, he has got massive plans for that room. So there'll be updates on his channel between now and next year. So keep your eyes peeled for that. So everybody that was been chit-chatting in the background, hello and welcome to everybody. There was also is a poll running. John says that you two were hanging offline together before you came on. That's no surprise there, John, because you both literally came on at the same time. Also, we have got... Wish they put the Harry Potter sets on the regular Harry Potter sets on sale. Are they going to do something? This is the conversation that we're having. Are they going to do something for Black Friday? Tricklebricks has beat me to it. They might put a lot of the smaller sets for Black Friday. If obviously they're going to be retiring, I can see that potentially that they could be doing something like that. The Jazz Club and the Boot have been on sale for a month, so nobody should have missed it. No, that's it. UK was different though. It's different over here. Over your way, you get them in sales, massive sales all the time. We, depending on the distribution of the sets. We've got the Lego Group and basically one other shop called John Lewis. They went into a big sale in John Lewis, and they were gone within a day or two as well, and they were only £9 cheaper. So yeah, over your way, you seem to get much bigger sales on the bigger sets, whereas we have sales all the time, but they're not on the high end sets. Like the Loop roller coaster, for example, that was out for 3 years, and we did not have a sale on that until, I do believe, the Inside. I don't even know if it went. I don't think it even did. It didn't even go into a sale on Black Friday. But you guys and girls got ×4 points on it. So yeah, it's big. It's a bit different with all those bits and pieces. So you're good with some stuff, not good with others. So yes, so obviously everybody's just basically been playing catch up from the weekend. So I will read out slowly what we found that has gone completely on the UK website, and I will obviously do a very quick recap video to basically end the Insiders Madness weekend. But Willy Wonka is okay. It's still on ×4 points, and then that'll be it. The castle has gone, but we don't know if that has gone for good because it doesn't have the sold out stamp beside it. The Jazz, the hotel, both modulars have disappeared. The Ninjago markets have disappeared. The Batman Gotham artworks disappeared. The big Lego Technic crane has gone. The excavator, which is the Lego City one, which is the one that's £36, that's disappeared. The Disney Castle, the big one, has gone. The Croissant gunship, that's how it will always be mentioned. And the reason for that is just... oh, it was a typo that got retyped as a typo, and it's ever been there from that. Hogwarts Express, thanks to Trickle Bricks, which is set number 76463, has now gone. The Daily Bugle, as we knew, had also disappeared. So this is just from the UK website. The stuff that's on back order on the Lego website currently is the 8080, which is halfway through January. The Sail Barge, as you can see, which is on back order to the 2nd of January. The Bank is 2nd of January. Arkham is going to be before Christmas. The BMW is 25th, I think that said. And the Speed Champions is mid-December. So that's just the research that we've done in this live stream of what has gone and what's available. And the bits and pieces over on the US website, so jumping straight over to here, it's much, much worse for the Americans than it is for the UK, only because the stuff that we still have that is available in the sale is what the Americans have as the ×4. So you have got, in the sale available for us, we have the Shuttle Carry, the River Steamboat, and the Love. And obviously your ×4 points finish at midnight. So yeah, you've been, and that's, you have been basically sort of ramsacked with the stuff that you had, and that is it. So this is all that's left. So you still have the hotel, we don't. You still have the Defender, we don't. The Upscale Racing Driver, we both have. The Durburger, we have, and Moana, we have. And then we still got a lot more than you as well. So because your stuff, the ×4 stuff, maybe just isn't selling as well as the sale stuff. Yep. So yeah, that's it. So it was. That's because we were just saying that about the chocolate factory over in the UK, because the problem is, and the ×4 will finish with the ×2, whereas the stuff that's in a sale carries on to the 1st of December. So what I find quite strange is, could they have put ×4 points on some of those sets and had a sale, removed the ×4 points as of midnight, and then just kept them in the sale, because obviously everything that's ×2 points is also finishing at midnight tonight as well. So, I mean, people have bought them, but if they want to get rid of them, like the UK Willy Wonka is the only thing in the UK that's on ×4, and it doesn't look that good when that is the case. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's all to do with, to be honest. So, yeah, that's the American. Back over to the UK. Is there anything else that we've missed? And to everybody that's in the background, welcome. Hello to everybody. It's been a very, very busy few days. Don't be afraid to take part in the poll. That at the moment we have got 4 rounds of 4 sets, and we're in round 2, group 2, which is basically which is the best set for value. You've got the Slave 1, Soundwave, Ninjago Dragon, and Gizmo. Gizmo is yet to have a vote in either round. And it's very, very close between the next 3. So, yeah, just let us know what you think of what you think of that. So, yeah. So Times 4 is finishing on midnight. Times 2 is finishing at midnight. But as you can see, we got times 2 on our sale stuff. And I don't even think. Yeah, so same over in the States. You got times 2, we got times 2. Obviously, the times 2 points will finish and it will still be in a sale. And now the question is what is going to be happening for Black Friday? Because everybody up top above is saying, will they put, so Tricklebricks is saying, will they put smaller stuff on? We had other, Ryan was asking what the details are going to be. Do we know of anything? So do we know of anything that's going to go into the Black Friday? Tricklebricks, thank you. I didn't even see that one. It's coming through too quickly. The winter giveaway is a bandstand. They wouldn't have updated that yet, would they? That won't be on the Lego website. No. If somebody knows the SKU code for that, I can actually see they've actually updated on the Lego website. But without the actual number, there's no way I'm going to be able to type that in. Because they did update the giveaways early. But I don't think they're going to do it that early. So yeah, I think, well, going by the UK, it's very popular because it's still on back. It's going to be on back order to the 2nd of January. And over in America, that's just out of stock. So it's saying it's sold. This is the weird thing now. I'm getting very, very confused with this. How is this sold out? It's not retiring. Or is it actually retiring? And we've got it wrong. Because why would it say sold out on the American website and not on back order if the UK is just pushing it further back to the 2nd of January? I am very, very confused with that because your sale barge has done the same thing, hasn't it? Because I'm assuming anybody that is watching from Canada or America, did this actually go in a sale for you? Or have you only ever got times 2 points on it? Because I don't understand why now, because I have only personally ever seen your sale barge at full price. I've not seen it at our price that we've got in the UK. So I don't understand. So you can see that yours is full price, but over here, 2nd of January, 434. Pass. I don't know. So let us know in the comment section what it is you've bought. What is you've got? We can take a very, very quick look. I will start to wrap things up probably in the next sort of 15 minutes or so. So we'll stay live for about 90 minutes in total. It's just starting to get a little bit cold up here. So, and I will then make a recap video for everybody. Basically, I don't know, what should I call it? A wind down? What's left after the Lego Madness? Something nonsense like that. Because a recap video is done very, very, very well. It's like I said to you, the most comments I've ever had on a video. So we'll do the same thing on that. So you could leave lots of comments on that one as well. That would be good. And I will try and do an American versus UK comparison on it. But I am, me and Joe are quite surprised that the Razor Quest is still full price. Is that going to be the thing that will go in? Are they going to do 2 big Star Wars sets in the sale? That's the thing. Because we're saying about the Harry Potter, maybe the smaller ones will go in because you've got one big set. Well, this is it. If it says sold out, it's not usually coming back, but it only says sold out when it's retiring. So I don't understand it because we don't think Gringotts is on the retirement list. Look at this. See, you guys are amazing. Absolutely amazing. So, 3rd to the 9th of December is when the next giveaway is going to be happening. There's no way they've got this ready yet. No way. There's no way. 40778. No, not yet. Not yet. It's not on there yet. So at least we have some news from Tricklebricks with regards to that. John says, I thought the barge was on sale and then changed it later. Yeah, so ours was good, yours wasn't. Because your Disney Castle has gone, like ours has as well. But But yeah, so the only thing I can't quite understand is why your Gringotts Bank says sold out. Because ours would have said sold out if it was retiring. But it's just been put on a big back order. And I still think the biggest thing that is on back order at the moment is the 8080. Don't embarrass me like that. Yeah. So this is the thing that we were checking out at the start. So I know we're going around in circles. There's lots of people jumping in and all that kind of stuff. I'm glad you guys and girls keep me company. But look, 16th of January, but you are limited to 1. So, yeah, very true to Rick's. Not official. You know, it's all rumours. It's all rumours. Be nice. Be interesting to see what the actual official images are. So, what is everybody's thought on this set? We've all said it looked nice. People said it's a little bit smaller than what they thought. It clearly is possibly the most sought set after set of the year because of when it came out on the 1st of October, how far it's on back order for. I mean, people are going absolutely balmy for it. So my question is to anybody, did you get one? Did you manage to pick one up or are you not fussed by it? I will be getting one and I'm a bit stupid, to be honest, because when I went to get the Death Star with Jay, we saw it. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together that I could actually have this stood or parked outside my gingerbread house because obviously it is a gingerbread 8080, isn't it? So I got a gingerbread house. I could have just had this with it and I could have had Darth Vader sat at the table of the gingerbread modular. So, yeah. Well, that's a good point. But the question still stands to everybody. Is the big roller coaster Harry Potter set being discontinued this year? Because if it's not being discontinued, then it shouldn't say sold out. Otherwise, the 8080 Walker would say sold out as well. Because obviously it's just on back order. We know this is available for a year or so. So I genuinely thought that the Gringotts Bank wasn't going anywhere. Because Tricklebricks have said that it's the alley, and I knew it was the alley. So, what a cool name. So, Kittenville Brick. I like that name. I brought Gizmo instead. I wish I've brought for this for my winner. Yeah, I know. I've made the mistake as well. I made the mistake. I had the opportunity with Jay. We looked at it, and I even made the video on the trip where we joked about the 2 front doors of the other gingerbread house. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together that this would work perfectly with the house because I would literally have had it stood beside, at the back, anywhere. And I'm now going to have to wait for that excitement for next year. So I was stupid. There is obviously a store finder. So if it's available in store, you can go and get it. So I would potentially think that it might still be available, but I don't know without doing the store finder, which I will just do. Let me just double check. Let me just double check something. Just using the other website as a guide. Because if this 8080 Walker is available in store, I would be very, very tempted to go up to my local Lego store and pick it up for the giveaway that's coming out in December. No, Bristol doesn't have it. Cardiff doesn't have it. Cribs doesn't have it. So it's sold out. It's gone. So it's going to be difficult to get your hands on this if you want this. So John thinks the bank has gone. Tricklebricks is saying, I think people thought the 8080 would retire at the end of the year. It didn't appear on any retirement list for the first few weeks, and like every other Winter Village set. Very true. But this only came out on the 1st of October, didn't it? This one. So maybe they got it wrong. Gareth asks, would anyone have any idea how long the level of delivery takes? Well, congratulations to you, Gareth. Now, normally, going by, and obviously everybody else can answer this, going by what Tricklebricks has been saying, what Ryan has been saying, and everybody else, they've already received their points. So normally you receive your points anywhere between 2 to 4 days before you get your set. So if you check your account, it will say at what stage it's in. I would say a basic rule of thumb, it's a maximum of 7 days. Obviously, if you've ordered something on back order, it would take a lot longer. But it does seem to be that they have had loads and loads of people in the warehouse this weekend getting things packed, because obviously they don't want a huge back order for the Black Friday. So if you did it on like midnight on the Friday, this is what everybody else has been saying, that they've had their confirmation stuff. There we go. So if you've already had your points, which is great. So now don't forget those points now. So if this is all new to you, those points now you can either build up and obviously use it on the next thing. You can use your points online, and you can also use your points in store. So I would say a maximum of a week from when you get your points. But they do say on the website, I think it's 2 to 4 days after receiving your points, which would make sense if you place the order on Friday. Jay says, talking points, my triple brick link points have arrived in time for Black Friday. So Jay got triple points on his Black Friday, on his Bricklink set. Very, very, very lucky. So he will have a huge discount on the Enterprise when he picks that up, which is amazing. John says his order's already been shipped. So there we go. That's good. If you're from Europe, Gareth, I'm assuming obviously with the Liverpool logo, if you are UK based, we tend to have the stuff sent through DPD. So what they will do is you will receive a text message from DPD the day before and then the day of, I think, because it lets you know what drive is coming, and then you can log on and then pick your safe spot. But you will get an email before you get a text message from DPD to let them know that it's been done. So all 3 of Tricklebricks' orders have been shipped, received the points from 2 so far. So yeah, so how it basically works is that they will say it's been shipped from their warehouse. Then it will go to the distribution hub, which for the UK at the moment, DPD, when DPD get busy, it then gets moved. And then when it gets moved and moved and moved a little bit more, it then gets a little bit fruity because, well, it's a little bit annoying when it gets sent through maybe like Every or somewhere like that, because you just don't know. But yeah, if we say it's going from DPD, you should be living the dream up until, I would say, Wednesday, Thursday, you might have it. But you can use those points now. So if there's another set that you wanted and you got, say, £50 worth of points, you could get this right now for £4, the Gingerbread 8080. You could use all of your points, pay £4, and then get double points on this when it ships on the 16th of January. Or you save your points, you do it for the Enterprise, and yada, 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 yada. Just asking about delivery, because I've been seeing people saying that there's orders that are getting cancelled. It's not a normal. Normally they're good. Normally they are good. When it happens with like a new set, then you've got absolutely no problem whatsoever. Tricklebricks would have done the riskiest thing out of everybody, because Tricklebricks did a order on the Lion Knights Castle when it got restocked at 5 p.m. yesterday, and he's already had the email saying it's been confirmed. So if you've got your email, you're fine. So you've got absolutely nothing to worry about, Gareth. So it's all good. So yeah, that's happy days for a lot of people. And I missed this, Kitten Brick. Sorry. If had the Ginger 8080, what is going to be next year's? They're going to do another one. I bet they'll be sat down now going, we are on an absolute gold mine for this, because they are just going to do one minifigure with each set, because that's all it needs, as a gingerbread thing, and we are going to have a gingerbread faction. You know that this is just going to be like the winter modulars now. So you're going to get a modular every year, and you're going to get a Star Wars thing in gingerbread every year with one minifigure. So this is the year to start this, because if they don't do one of these next year, whoever is in charge of their bits and pieces just needs to be gone, because there is no way we are not getting something next year. The only thing is when you start to get a lot of things that are flying, it's going to be very, very difficult to display them. So hopefully they come on like a little candy cane flight stand, so you can actually have them parked up outside. So basically I want something that looks like this on a small X-Wing, because this is perfect, because it will just go with everything. You can have this walking bike, it'll just work in that thing. But when all the stuff starts to fly, it makes it a little bit more difficult to make it the Winter Village set look a little bit more realistic. So the Ant-Man says, I'm so glad I ordered the Ninjago City Markets before it sold out. You did that at the perfect timing, because not only, like we said before, that this set sold out, what? By 10:15, I think I made my recap video and it had gone. Everybody said by 9 a.m. It was still available. Everywhere else in the world, it went within 60 minutes. So yeah, you were very, very lucky getting that. And obviously with those giveaways and everything like that as well. Could you imagine if they did that? Could you imagine if they did a gingerbread slice Death Star? Not for that price though. They could make a small, like a mini one. That would be nice. Yeah, you get a 12-hour window. Yeah, you got about an hour window, I think, for a lot of your stuff, didn't they? That's good shout. Got to be a gingerbread snow speeder to go with it. Yeah, I could see that, because you get a gingerbread Luke then. See, look at that. We're literally planning a brand new business model for the Lego Group. So if anybody is listening from the Lego Group, this is a theme that will do very, very, very well, but only one a year, please, and keep up with the vehicles. And if we are getting a train station next year. You've heard it here first, because last time they did it and they got rid of all of the modulars, we got the train, then it's a train station, then the next modular comes out, and then they retire. Both of those, the train and the train station together, will be gone, because obviously when the train gets retired, you can't just have a random train station. So both of those will go, and then we'll be left with 2 modulars again. So I have just given you exactly what's going to happen from the Lego Group for the next 4 years. So you've heard it here. That's how it works in the past. That's how it's going to work again. And don't forget, I said in the first few minutes of the video what set I am desperately looking for, which is that Lego train that we were looking at yesterday. So it's item 10173 is the set that I am looking for, and I would really, really like to get that before this time next year. So if you know of anybody that is in their loft and they just want to get rid of it or whatever else, or is in a charity, because I'd rather get it battered from a charity place or from somebody else that is just didn't know what it was and doesn't want it, than somebody that is purposely trying to make money on it. Not happy to pay money for it, obviously, but not there's some on Bricklink which are looking okay, but others, they are just far too expensive. But that's because they're on eBay and people think that they know what people be wanting to pay for it, and it's not worth that amount of money. But this is the set. We downloaded the instructions yesterday, so this was what we were looking at yesterday. So this is the set that we are after. That's what I want. And I see you, Jay. I see you. Give me 2 seconds. And I downloaded the instructions yesterday, and I'm going to show everybody again, because I don't think Jay's seen this. If you could backtrack this, anything that you are looking at right now, when I show you, bear with for the reveal. Boom. Would you want to backtrack any of these older sets? Let's be honest, they are incredible. The trains look good. Look at the construction sets look amazing. You have a fully fledged airport available if you wanted it, going back a long time. Like I said, they made a serious effort with their instruction booklet. So Mr. J Toy Collection UK is back in the house. Hello, sir. How are we?
Hello. I've seen my new name work. Jay's Lego Cam should be back. I've removed the toilet.
You moved the toilet. Jay's Lego Cam is back. Just catch up with everybody up in the chat very quickly. So Ryan says it's got to be a gingerbread snow speeder next. Ant-Man got it 2 nights ago. So yeah, midnight gone. That was it when it went. So you are very, very lucky that you managed to pick that up. Kittenville Brick, I bought 1,000 candy. hang on. I brought 1,000 candy canes from that lug thing we don't talk about for my winter layout. Lug thing? What lug thing? What we talking about on that?
I'm assuming it's not official Lego bricks. Yeah, so.
Oh right. Oh, fair enough. Just let me know what set it is. I can have a look, Kittenville. I'll get it up on the screen. It doesn't have to be official bits and pieces. I'm interested to know what set that is now. John said ours listed out for delivery at 9 a.m. but could 9 p.m. before it gets delivered. So yeah, I've heard horror stories, and I mean really proper horror stories from a lot of UPS drivers in America. We do not have this problem over here, John, at all. I have been following lots of channels, obviously on Instagram for multiple years, and I know of one person that were getting their sets delivered, and they were just being thrown in hedges. The boxes were being jumped on for no reason at all. I don't know what the problem is with your American deliveries, because they get shipped from Mexico to the warehouse, no problem. And then all of a sudden, it's just, the driver devours the boxes. But as Struggle Brick says, we're quite lucky because DPD does give you all the bits and pieces. So they give you all of the bits and pieces within an hour. So it's all within an hour. 98 times out of 100, they are there. So yeah, we're very, very lucky. So, Jay, how are we?
I'm all right. I heard you were saying you were cold. So I'd like to let you know I've managed to get the heating working. So I have some heating just turned on here.
Oh, brilliant. Okay, that's fantastic. Hang on, I've got a temperature gauge up in here at the moment. My temperature gauge is showing it's 9 degrees in here. So
okay.
9 degrees.
18 in here, so I'm double your temperature.
Yep. I am 9 degrees, sat in a towel with a thermal on, may I add, and a t-shirt and a hoodie, just trying to I can feel shrinkage as we are discussing. Yes, I can feel the shrinkage happening. It's fresh. Yeah,
I've been thinking about putting shelves in. That's what I've been thinking.
Right, talk to us. Jay's going to be talking a live display planning with everybody. Everybody's been helping me with research on the Lego website. Now we can help you with your planning. So carry on talking as I will carry on showing off the Lego sets themselves.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about maybe more of these IKEA long latch shelves I've got across the back. I could potentially extend those in terms of have some underneath or some on top, or a complete maneuver. And then maybe I don't need the extension table here if I can put the sail barge and Tatooine on a shelf rather than on there. So that was a thought that's just popped in my head. And I actually, if I pan back to the table side.
Yeah, I'm just going to cut you off quickly. Show me your shame pile before you carry on.
Oh, well, some of it's down here, this side. So we got that there. We got in there. We've got Bricklink galore in there. There's modulars down over here. There's hidden modulars down there. There's all those things to build. There's more bits down there, and the rest up in the loft. So that's just the stuff that's in here.
That's just some of the stuff. Just some of the stuff.
It's about half the stuff. The rest is in the loft.
Yes. Right. Carry on with your plan, then, sir.
Well, and I also thought if I pan back, I was like, because I'm going to have this whole room basically. I could pull these tables out, do a different bit of jiggery pokery, and I could have a city that's accessible from all sides.
Yeah,
potentially. So I can actually do different facing things within there, I think. And then maybe, as I say, lose the extension tables. Because this side of the room, if I go there, which is currently filled with clothing and wardrobes, that's all leaving. And that will be where my office is coming down with all the actual 6-inch figures. So potentially, I'm going to have this hybrid room. And where we've got these cupboards here and our washing machines and stuff, this is coming out, and that can be my streaming desk. So I might move the Lego all the way down to that side. I don't know. We are literally in the planning stage, and I saw these shelves and thought, maybe it's a nice solid wall there. So it's not a stud wall, it's a proper wall, so I can take some decent weight on those shelves.
So I suppose the main thought process for you is, what do you want as your backdrop for the live streams?
I don't know. That's something. Could I have a hybrid? I don't know. Could I have a whole wall of 6-inch figures across the back and then pull the Lego out and have Effectively both. There is literally, with this potential, that's probably the biggest move I'm ever going to attempt, but it might be worth it in the end, and we actually might have some more Lego on the channel. And of course, well, actually, the rest of it's under the table. I forgot that. There's literally loads of stuff under the actual. If I stick the lights on here, there is a.
Hang on. Let me just get you to a double screen. I'm going to find that. I'm going to find that truck for you now, Ryan. Bear with me.
There's more of a Bricklinker backlog pile behind there with the Wild West train in the Forest Den, the eyeballs somewhere over there, and there's more stuff within piles and bags. So literally, yeah, this all got to be gutted out and actually built. But when this is all built, it should hopefully look quite effective. But there's many a years of building to come.
Yes, there is a lot to come. You still with us, Jay? You still there?
I am. They've changed my buttons around. So.
Oh, there we go. You changed buttons. So, the truck. Your thoughts on it never being a sale? Because Ryan's just said it's not on discount, but I quite like the yellow Lego City truck if it was a little cheaper. Now, this
not
is
a penny, Ryan. Not a penny. One bloody year I've been waiting for just something off that set, and it's never had. It's in Smiths in the UK as well. Not even a penny has been reduced. So I'm refusing to buy it till they reduce the thing.
Yeah. So Ryan says he's looking at 90 quid. Yeah. Yeah, it's £90, but obviously at the moment you do get the double points on it. But for whatever reason, this has not gone on sale. And now what I am tempted by, and I mean very tempted by, is because I have brought this box up, which is, I keep gloating about this, probably my best ever purchase. So this thing just here, this one, is the Lego Store exclusive set, which I actually bought from Legoland in California. They just had it for sale. They didn't need it. And I keep thinking, will this truck work with that for my theme park? But the truck itself is obviously, it's an American size thing because it's got the sleeper cab. It is massive. I think it's 2 base plates, isn't it?
The truck, it's at least a base plate and a half from memory.
It's
can't remember
huge.
quite goes to two, but it's definitely got a decent bit of size to it.
Ryan. It's got some length. It's 18 and a half. Well, it says 18 and a half high. Hang on. With truck and trailer, this set measures over 4 inches high, 18.5 inches long. So it's over a base plate and a half in length.
It's just under 2 base plates, isn't it?
Yeah. It is a very, very big thing. And it's going by, obviously, because you've been listening to all this stuff in the background, you're not being tempted to sort of pull the trigger on anything with regards to everything that's now suddenly going on to back order massively?
Oh, no. I've received £600 of Todd McFarlane bills in the last 2 days, including 200 of that afternoon. So I'm not a happy bunny when it comes to DC and everything, no, because that has completely cocked me up before the Sentinels come at the end of the week. So the Lego budget is zero.
Zero. Well, that's perfect timing. So I'm currently looking at Arkham Asylum going, I am really happy that this is on back order to the 15th of December. And I was just saying before that it is the second time that this has been on back order. So it's good that it's people are getting it, because I still think we are. Well, actually, I'm glad you're here because I know you're busy. Now, we have spoken about on this channel a few times without Jay being here. What the hell are they going to do for the superhero set next year? Because they have obviously struck gold, I'd like to think, with Arkham. If it keeps selling out as it is, and obviously it looks great and everything else like that, you would think that the next set that they're going to have to do would be another DC set. But are they going to do Marvel next year and then do DC the following year and then do Marvel again? But as Jay knows, that might not logistically work with the filming schedule of the stuff that's happening with Marvel against DC. And there's no way that they can potentially release a huge DC set and a Marvel set in the same year because of how much it's going to be. They won't have the window for it, I wouldn't have thought.
No, I think they go Marvel next year. Well, the obvious thing I thought to have done this year would have been the Baxter building for the Fantastic Four. But we got Galactus, but we didn't get anything else from Fantastic Four. So that's one I think they've got somewhere in the back burner in terms of Marvel. But of course, with the release of Secret Wars, not Secret Wars, Doomsday, as they're calling it, in December, if they were to hold the Marvel set off as a big one until Black Friday, all the trailers could be, and it could be something from whatever Robert Downey Jr. is going to live in potentially in Doomsday, because Doom does have a Latvian castle quite a lot in the comics, so it could be something Doomsday related that's big. So maybe, because there'll be loads of sets for Doomsday, but maybe not the big one. What else could we get? They're not going to do Oscorp because they're doing the small one at the minute, so you have to wait till that's gone, I would think, for Oscorp.
Yeah.
So that's off. They could do something for Tony Stark. You could see a Malibu mansion or something kind of Tony Stark thing. I'm not thing I'd be particularly interested in, but wouldn't surprise me. And then DC, you've got a couple of towers, really. You've got Wayne Tower they could do. You've got the Daily Planet they could do.
I'd like.
Or you've got maybe something actual. They could actually do Wayne Manor, couldn't they? They could do Wayne Manor.
Yeah, I mean, Joker Manor sold very, very, very well, and they've got if they just literally redid that in either black or kept it as the two-tone grey and took the roller coaster track off, that would be a great looking thing if that's what they wanted to do. Because I mean, I picked that up from Smith's in a sale. I couldn't believe that I just walked in and was like, oh, thanks very much, because that was when Smith's was open on, I think it was Boxing Day. They used to open. They don't do that anymore, do they? They open it the day after, and you could get all the big sales on there. But the set I'm talking about is this. So they've done it from the Lego Movie, but they just call it the Joker Man because it's got the roller coaster track around the outside. Yeah, I've got it. It's right behind me, and it's a fantastic looking thing.
Yeah, I like an actual sort of Wayne Manor from the comics or the movies, I suppose, really, as well. So you've got that one with the added roller coaster. So they've got to do a regular one at some point. But there's plenty of options out there.
That's it. But what I mean is that they've got literally, they could just do this scale on a different color palette, change all the rooms, and just have it all open back like this one is.
I think they'd make it a modular though, rather than in this day and age when than an open back, just to match the rest. I mean, I got the superhero theme of the yellow trash can in the back, so
very true. Yeah,
whatever they're going to match that scale. And yes, it's something out of the box. Like the Shadow Box was just a random sort of creation, so maybe there is a creation out there they could do.
Can you see what's on the screen? I have in my comic collection the ASM 300, the first Todd McFarlane Venom in a CGC 9.6.
Very nice, indeed.
Sugar Bricks has said he's got a big comic collection, and I do believe he's got a lot of signed comics as well.
I can show you what I've got. I've got an ASM 313 Todd McFarlane Lizard. It's just out here. Let me go and have a look if that's switch the cam. Up we go. It should be up there somewhere. If I can get the camera up there. Is my signed Todd 313 ASM 313 with Lizard in.
That's it. So this is a man that collects literally everything. This is a man that collects everything. Now, One Brick Stud 1. Rumors suggest, yes, we have spoken about this, which is a good point. Rumors suggest that the Daily Planet may be released next year as the suitable teaser pointing to appears in the Arkham Asylum set. It does, but the problem that we have at the moment, One Brick Stud, is Marvel are bringing out their film next year. So, because if you think how far apart the Daily Bugle was, it was. Then you had the Daily Bugle, a gap year, and then you had the Doctor Strange a year, and I think you had the big Tower. Then I think it was a year, and then we've been given the DC. But there's no way that they're not going to be bringing out something next year, and I don't want them to not carry on with the DC stuff. So they might do 2, because it would be nice if they did 2 quickly and then they left it every year. But yeah, I don't know. The Daily Planet is pitched. It
would have been a good one this year, really, with the release of James Gunn's Superman. That would have been a good timing for this year. There is the Easter egg to it. The designers shot it down and said, no, he just stuck it in there for something DC. But of course, the designer could be lying because he's trying to cover up what they're doing in the future. But I would love a Daily Planet. Would be really cool in the city.
Yeah, it's because it is in this one, isn't it? So let's get that back down. Yeah, there's a because obviously thing is you were saying about a modular. Don't forget the well, I suppose this is technically modular based, but it does have these huge panels, doesn't it? Which is where the Easter egg is, because they've kind of made it modular, but they've also made it as a box. They've done a bit of both on this set, because you could just have all 6 of those cells open because they're escaping, or you just have the big bits in. So
yeah, you can play around with it, but they've got the path in the front, haven't they? An interconnecting pin from the side. Yeah. So I think whichever way they're going to go, they're going to build this massive superhero street within this theme. So whatever we do get, like that's why the X-Men Mansion's been sort of bodged onto a street sort of style plate at the front, so it can fit in this system. And the same with this, I suppose. This could be on a nice bit of greenery, but they've put it in there so it does things. So I think they are going to continue this theme of streets effect that interconnect.
Because John says they could make the Hall of Justice from the Justice League. Anybody remember that?
I would like. I do like the Kenner Superpowers version of the Hall of Justice, the big yellow and red arches, which is a pretty cool play set from the 80s. I'd love to see that in Lego form. That would be fun. Not the movie versions.
No, well, yeah. I mean, I know a lot of the bits and pieces, but that's because they have actually done the Hall of Justice and the Justice League in a Lego movie. I've seen it in the Lego movie form, so I've seen all of those films. So I know exactly what you guys are talking about. But obviously, the Lego take on stuff is slightly different. But no, it'd be very, very interesting to see what the next superhero set's going to be. But because the Daily Bugle, is the Avengers Tower going to be on the chopping block next year? Because that could be next year's Insiders weekend.
That would be its 3rd year next year, wouldn't it? So it probably would be, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess depending on how well it's been selling. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It would be, yeah. Yes, it's hard. It's because of some of the stuff that's gone into this sale, and it is not retiring. I'm really confused with. It's now just going to be a guessing game of, is it always best to get the sets with the points if you want them, rather than panicking about the giveaway to save the most money?
But depends what you want and how much those giveaways go for. Because some of those giveaways still outstrip the value of all your double points and your sale as well, because they sell for so much. If the giveaway's going for over 100 and your sale's getting you 40 and your double points is getting you another 20, well, that's 60 quid off the original price, but you still sold the giveaway for 100. You're still better off day one with the giveaway and selling it. So
well, that's it. Well, yeah, I mean, it depends if you want the giveaway or not, because the amount of people that say that they're going to sell the giveaway and never do, and they just give it away. I mean, there's people in the chat now that must honestly have. I think somebody that was in the chat before has 5 of each. And if they place another order, they'll get with the Enterprise, you're going to get it again. So there's loads of them about for the because I've seen lots and lots of the Winter Village stuff already. They are going for what they're suggesting, so they are being sold for like the £20 price point. But it'd be very interesting to see if they just randomly put newer sets in. I can't imagine Lego would start to do that. And One Brick Stud said it's very unlikely to be a Marvel modular, given the smaller modular style sets Lego have been releasing lately, such as the Oscorp, True, Daily Planet, Skyscraper. Will be retired. They will replace the retiring. Yeah. So I mean, are they going all in on the smaller street stuff for 2026, and then we won't get anything big again from Marvel until 2027? That is a good point, because they are going heavy for the January wave.
The possibility is they're definitely going to go heavy on Avengers Doomsday, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the modular stuff, does it? It could be loads of play sets, a diorama, and if they're trying to entice the kids in, that's probably better, isn't it? Really. So I'd love to see a Daily Planet. I would love to see a Daily Planet, but DC will teach you never get your hopes up. So I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, exactly. It's been just DC's just been a never-ending headache for anything they've done, toy related or film related. And apparently the Avengers Tower is scheduled to retire next year. So
yeah, makes sense.
It is due. It is due to retire. And yeah, again, you're right. Yeah, plus DC deserves a modular building at the same price, and yeah, it does. I mean, I can see them actually, because let's be honest, they've done DC so dirty that I can actually see them doing loads and loads of stuff for Marvel in the smaller scale and just giving us another bigger DC set, because they've never done the DC set in smaller. They've not done Arkham they have. They've done it multiple times, but not for ages and ages and ages. So would they just do it? Oh, the X-Men Mansion's going next year. How do you know that, Trickle Bricks? Is it really the Avengers Tower and the X-Men is going next year? That is a shot. Oh, that'd be interesting.
They have a lot of quick turnaround these days compared to the older days. It does seem on a lot of sets, like all your Winter Village stuff didn't last particularly long, did it? It doesn't always last that long, but they're down to just the train now.
Yeah, well, I've already come up with their 5-year business plan for the Winter Village stuff. So thank you to everybody else that was jumping in. Thank you very much for everybody that's liked the video as well, guys. By the way, that massively helps with all the algorithm and all that kind of nonsense. But we basically planned the next wave for the gingerbread stuff, thanks to Kittenville Brick. So we know what's going to be happening on with that. And then again, with everybody else jumping in saying it should be a snow speeder. So yeah, that makes sense. So from there, then we know what's going to happen is we are getting a train station in 2026, without a shadow of a doubt. We will then get the next modular building in 2027. The next one will come out in 2028 as the train and the train station retires in 2028. And then in 2029, we'll be back up to 3 modulars. So there we have it. That is the next business plan from 2025 to 2029. Because, of course, the train comes out before the train station. So they're going to have to retire both at the same time, because you can't have a train station without a train. And then you'll have to wait another 10 years until it comes out. So I think it's like every 10 years you get a train. And, of course, this is the 3rd one. So
I'd like a Simpsons house, please. Can we just do a reversion of the Simpsons house? I'm looking at the Krusty Burger going, really want the Simpsons house. But
yeah, are they going to go heavy with the Simpsons next year? Just don't know. Just do not know. Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens with that. But yeah, there's always going to be rumors and stuff flying about and everything with regards to just what is available and what will be going. But the one thing I'm actually quite surprised about, and I am very surprised about, is this thing just here, the Goonies. It is yet to go on back order since it's come out. I would have thought it would have been on back order now. Did it not sell? Because in the monumental amount of comments I've had in the recap video, I'm talking, I think it's up to like 35 to 40 comments on that video. Somebody said that they went into store, got the Goonies ship with the Goonies giveaway, and got the other giveaways that are running as well. So that's a hell of a way of doing it. So because you can get the Goonies with the Goonies giveaway, plus the Castle giveaway and the Christmas giveaway. You'll be licking your lips at something like that. Because I think a lot of people have forgotten that the Lego stores will sit on those giveaways as well. So you can just go into the Lego store. Obviously, it's a bit of a shoulder barger, I would have imagined, because everybody be running for the Lion Knight's castle and all the other little bits and pieces. But yeah, if you just, because I should have waited to get the Death Star, because I could have done that when it went on double points, because they still had the giveaway available. It's sold out that day, mind. It's sold out that day. So you don't necessarily have to get it on day one, because I think a lot of people do now wait until it comes out on double points, and then you can get the giveaway in store. Sells out online, but if your store has a good volume of stock, you can pick it up.
Yeah, again, they've released so much at once. So that's the problem. Like I'd like the Goonies set, but there are so many other sets, and I say I collect far too many other bloody lines as well. So got to prioritize the things. But it just dropped down the pecking order slightly for me. So again, I
was thinking that if you got the Goonies now in Bristol, Birmingham, wherever, and they had the Goonies giveaway that you wanted, you would just get the other 2 giveaways and sell them. So you not only do you get double points on this, you will get you currently now, if you sold them straight away, both giveaways, you get 60 quid off. So you would get this for £209 plus double points. And that's free. That's a free. That's the difference if you waited. That's the scary thing. If you start to think of it that way, it's like, do you just play the game and just wait until the giveaways come out and then if you know that you're just going to sell them.
If you know a double points is coming, because of course, if double points was another 8 weeks away, they wouldn't have any giveaways left, would they?
No, they wouldn't have any giveaways left. No, that's it. Exactly that. But
on those sort of things.
You knew when this was coming out. We knew that the Insiders Weekend and the date for that have people waited. But I'm still surprised that this hasn't sold out yet. So, yeah, interesting. I just find that quite surprising, to be honest. I thought this would have been gone because the Black Pearl obviously was on a huge back order. The train's still available for those guys and girls in the chat that wanted this as well.
It hasn't dropped in price though, is it? That was still full price.
No, it's not dropped in price. No, this is the thing. It's not dropped in price. Is this going to be one of them that might go in on the Black Friday? Because obviously it's retiring, and it's on double points, and the points finishes at midnight tonight. So this is the thing. You want to get these sets.
Be interesting if they do add more, because all the rumours out there, the sets will stay the same, and the double points just goes away. So. Black Friday won't be particularly great, but of course, will they now actually add something to replace these sold out sets? And that's maybe when that and the press go in, or are they just going to let it pass them by and try and flog you the Enterprise?
I mean, I can't remember because Trucklebricks was saying that. Trucklebricks was saying that about the code to be entered. I can't remember what deals were for the Black Friday stuff, but if you look at the tabs at the top. When I was doing it, when I went live and the website changed, it went through the Black Friday tab to this, so it is all linked in. So they've obviously already written it and all that kind of nonsense for that kind of thing. Trucklebrick wants to know: do I buy the Bowser tonight or wait for a Black Friday deal? I wouldn't pay full price for the Bowser, only because you will be able to pick it up from Smiths or Argos or somewhere cheaper. It's not you'll be able to pick it up for.
I think you got it off Amazon, didn't you?
I got it. I can't remember where I got my Bowser from. No, I didn't get it from Amazon. I got it by mistake. That was I can't believe I just did that by mistake. I clicked the button and it paying $3.
Was that John Lewis then? That was John Lewis, probably. Yeah,
that's it. So it went down to well below what it should have been. So Ryan says you'd like the Goonies at $199 maybe next year. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I don't think that'll be going next year. The Goonies. I think we'll be about for that for a while. I would wait for a deal, Trucklebricks, and get it straight away. But of course, the deal might be better elsewhere. If you've just been given a load of points because your plan now you've been given the points was to get this. If you want to use your points and get double points back on the Bowser, then you're best off doing it now, as the Bowser has 2 points. And yep, you just, as I was saying, get 2 times 2 points, and you get 2 promos again. So you get 50 quid off plus double points. You use your points. Yeah, that's the best way. That'd be the best way of actually. That'd be the best way of doing it.
I got lucky. All my points, as I said earlier, have just come in. Now the extra points have come on, so they're all now ready for in time for the Enterprise, which is a bit of luck.
Yeah. So I'm gonna end the poll now. Because I was cold before, but I'm now freezing my nuts off. The Slave won. So we're baby votes today, but it does not matter at all. We are where we are. Lots and lots of people. And I think we've had more people like the video than has actually voted, which doesn't bother me at all. So that's perfect by me. I can't actually see the poll's disappeared. Where's the poll gone? I've got to wait for that to
lost his own poll.
I've lost my own poll. It's not coming up in the. Where's it gone?
Well, you've got. Well, that's probably why people haven't voted, because it's vanished.
Yeah, maybe it's gone. I just ended the poll and it's gone. So I'll have to find that. That's really strange. It's not popped up. Oh, I have to make that up then. Might have to say it's a draw. But yeah, for you Trucklebricks, there's very, very good possibility that you could, if you're thinking of it, that's probably the best way of doing it. If you know that you're going to sell the promos and they are going for what they're going, it's 50 quid off straight away, because you're just going to sell them. And you've got 3 or 4 of those to sell now, haven't you? So. Yeah, I would do that, and then just get them gone. Because I think knowing that you're going to get the double points on it, and you are 100% selling those giveaways, then yeah, it's one of those. Right, we're going to finish it here. I think. Is everybody excited for this now? On the Black Friday, this is the Black Friday set. Simple yes or no in the chat. Are you itchy for this? Are you not fussed for this?
I think that literally comes down to: do you like Star Trek or do you not like Star Trek? Is the answer.
Well, that's not necessarily, because we've got lots and lots of people that have the BritLink stores. We've got lots of other people that are about. People might use this for part usage. And
suppose, yeah.
what they would do for part usage is that they would get it, use it for part usage, because there's first time in the line parts for this set, don't forget. And then they'll just sell the minifigures and the giveaway completely separately. So from a business perspective, it's completely different to a collector's perspective. So is this going to be the last set of the year for a lot of people or not? This is the question. There's the poll. It popped up at last. Right, I'm going to write that down. So I'm going to let everybody sort of soak that in. And is this on your screen going to be the last set? Because it's going to be, I think it's going to be an interesting one. So Slave 1 at the moment is absolutely trolloping everybody in that round. Soundwave did well, so that's now a good second. The Guardian Dragon, we've got joint second in that, and Gizmo is absolutely rock bottom last with 0 votes for 2 rounds.
I would like an actual Gremlins like modular house. We could have that with a little snowy scene. I'd be very happy.
See, this is Ryan says, I want the Enterprise giveaway, but not the Enterprise itself.
No.
Oh, well, see, again, everybody collects differently in this game. So what's the reasoning for that, Ryan? You're not fussed by the figures or the ship, or what's the thought process behind that? They've updated all of this with all the minifigures across the bottom. I think they've added a little bit of pink. They have added a little bit of pink in there, haven't they? Yeah, they've added. Look at that. They've made it all a little bit fancy. They've made it like they have in the actual show, more of the films. Just work. The slide doesn't want to work for me. So yeah, you've got all the figures. I know it's up for debate with regards to why these two are in it. I now know the reason why they put Wesley Crusher in. Paramount got involved and they had no choice, and they were not happy at all that they had to be in, and they serve no purpose, to be fair. But the giveaway could be one of the most important giveaways of the year. And I am trying to stall because can I find this giveaway? Because they've updated this page. Can I?
He's lost in action.
Well, where's it gone?
Lauren and the giveaway. The shuttle has vanished for him. It's down in the black. Scroll up a bit. Yeah, we're
at the top.
Yeah, go down. You need to open the specific one of the other bits because there's a little video thing. It's in there. It's in the features thing, isn't it?
We're on the specification.
Now there's features.
On the features, then. On to the features, which is the bit that I thought that had just been updated. Yeah, it's all the pink nonsense now.
Yeah, so there's a Black Friday button. Isn't there? Is that just a video? So that's just
That's just the video. Now Jay's panicking because he can't. It's all changed. Yeah. Everybody.
Well, I'm on about too many screen. Yeah.
That's all right. It's just not there. If anybody can give me the SKU number for that set, I can type it in for the sake of Ryan and everybody else. But I got Meet the Crew. But it's Meet the design team who made it so. Watch now for that. Unbox the Black Friday surprise. We think, see, they've got the Black Friday sets already. We think we'll love those sets. Unbox Black Friday surprise. Learn more. There you go. So the Black Friday deals, toy deals starts 28th. There's the giveaway. View gift. My days, they made that difficult. Good Lord. They put that in a sub box inside a sub box. They couldn't have done that any worse if they tried. So Django won again. It did indeed. It was a tie for second. No. What I mean is overall, Trickle Bricks. Don't forget, this is round number 2. So at the moment, Django Slave is on 8. Soundwave is on 5 and the Dragon's on 5 because we've had 2 separate second and first winners. So yes, that's going to be it's basically I said from the start, like this poll that we're doing over the 4 rounds of 4 is very important who keeps finishing second because we're going to have different winners, I think. So for Ryan, this is what he's getting a little bit excited about, which is the Type 15 shuttle pod. So Ryan wants that over the actual Enterprise. So Jay will be up at midnight. He'll be ticking off. I am going live again on Thursday night from 11 o'clock until midnight, like we did the other night. Because, of course, going live at 11, and the reason why I went live at 11 is because the rest of Europe are an hour ahead. So we heard straight away what was sold out, what was available. So they then jump in the chat and kept everybody company for the first hour. So that's why that live stream was so busy, because we had everybody from all around the world letting us know what was going on. And the funniest part about that live stream was all the Americans not knowing what was in a sale, because they thought the sale had gone live and completely forgot about the time difference and the time zone. Whereas everywhere else in Europe and Australia, they knew all about it and were letting us know. And the Americans were panicking because they actually crashed the website. So at midnight our time, you had to queue to get into America, and they were about 5 or 6 hours early, which was a funny little thing. So Ryan likes it. Ryan likes it. Right, guys, I'm done. I'm cold. Jay needs to get on with all of his work. So Jay, where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube here at Jay's Toy Collection UK for all things action figures and occasional Lego as well, and plenty of manoeuvres to come, because I've been asked to film the progress over the next couple of months of room manoeuvres.
Oh, so you're going to have a full-blown video diary, are you? Or are you going to do it in individual uploads?
Don't know yet, but I will try and remember to put the camera on at least.
He'll make it up as he goes along, so that is absolutely fine. But for me, I am done. So, guys, it has been an absolute joy and a pleasure over the last 3 days doing all these bits and pieces. It's definitely the busiest live streams I've ever done over the last couple of days. And like I said, we will be doing it again for the Black Friday build-up. So if you need to stay awake and you want what is more than likely going to be the fastest selling giveaway purchase of the year, it just is. It's just going to be one of those, because we know how quickly these things go. I will do my best to keep you company from 11 o'clock on Thursday, and I will be live again tomorrow to finish off my Ninjago market, and I can remind everybody again about the live stream on Thursday. So that is it, and I am done. If you could like this video and again subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you next one. Take care, everybody. Bye, bye, bye.